Hey Cancer, we're going to use the Whimsical Tarot to start off with you. This is your reading for the month of August. I've already got, oh my gosh, it's just coming. Oh my gosh! That's another deck we're not using. Okay, so we're already getting activity here. We've got the Justice card. What I was going to say is I've got somebody who is connected to the VA hospital. Oh, and this is the back of the Whimsical Tarot. All right. This is a deck that is touted as being a deck for children and the young at heart. And guess who? The art is by, this is an older deck, Mary Hanson Roberts, who is the same artist for Five of Wands, could be significant, for the original Hanson Roberts Tarot. All right. Somebody's connected to the VA hospital. Somebody's uncle. Oh boy. Somebody's uncle. What's his name? Let's see if I could get it. All right. Who's the uncle? Somebody's uncle is in the VA hospital right now. Strong connection to the VA hospital. And as I was, just about to say that to you, where's the magic wand? Look at this Justice card. We have a military type, that looks like, a cop from the movies. And there is like a little bear saying, you must stay in bed. Justice being served. Very interesting art here, but that looks like somebody in a hospital. But oh, I'm covered in chills right now. This is going to be somebody who is... Are they alive? Are they alive? What's the name? I want to say Larry, but it could have been Gary. All right. I think we'll try not to channel too much because I'm not sure. I think they're alive. Larry or Gary. Somebody connected to Larry or Gary in the VA hospital is still alive. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Saint Michael. Michael is here protecting us. We are absolutely fine. Make sure that we keep a little bit of coverage. That was a gift from a friend I used to work with. And that was very precious to her. And she picked it up at, I think it was a craft place, and the stone was particularly amusing to her, intriguing to her, and then she gave it to me, so I adore it. It reminds me of lapis, even though I'm not sure what the stone is. I haven't had a chance to take a look at it. All right, so for the month of August, isn't this cute? Isn't the art adorable? I am young at heart. Maybe I selected this because you are young at heart. Whimsical Tarot, very pretty. Cards are a little bit big, but we can get through them, and they're pretty thick. Let me switch them. Too many, Spirit. VA Hospital. Archangel Raphael is here. Archangel Raphael, that's interesting, is connected to travel, healing, health-related matters. So if you have a relative there, Larry or Gary in the VA, there we go. I think we're going to take them. Call on Archangel Raphael. We have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So if somebody wants to get out of the hospital or out of a situation, we've got the Five of Swords that it's connected to. So the Five of Swords, how can I put it in without making the context too narrow? Well, the Five of Swords is somebody trying to get away with something that maybe they shouldn't. I'm having some, I don't know if you heard that. Definitely getting activity right now. The Five of Swords in reverse in this depiction is a little bit different. Let me show you the art, because the Five of Swords is usually somebody trying to get away with something. It could be gossiping, it could be some rumors, it could be like here, you could see that can you see that? Let me check this. Let me let it focus. You could see that the children are all kind of pointing at the jester, and then there's somebody who might be a constable there in the background And everybody thinks that this is just insane. So, somebody's trying to get away with something and everybody thinks it's ridiculous. I'm getting a lot of chills right now. So you might want to, I'm not saying that anything is going to go wrong unless it already has changed and Larry Gary has already transitioned. I've got the Page of Cups in reverse as well. So 8 of Swords, 5 of Swords, lots of communication, lots of air. Page of Cups in reverse. I don't want to get too context specific here. Because this is about youth, it is about intuition, it is about creative messages. Okay, so somebody could get creative, but that creativity in reverse could be, that the news that could come in maybe isn't the most favorable. Definitely dealing, Cancer, with somebody who may not be well. I'm going to set this up here because we have the Queen of Cups. So this is your card, one of your cards. So Queen of Cups is a very nurturing, warm, just all around sweetheart. You'll hear lots of tarot readers refer to the Queen of Cups as the ultimate sweetheart. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, just very loving. Queen of Cups is emotional maturity, very nurturing energy, psychic insight there with the psychic card as well. So this could represent you or somebody that is connected to you, but this month don't dwell too much on, oh, well, let's see. I saw the Hierophant, but too many popped out at once. Don't dwell too much on things that you cannot control, Cancer. Could be somebody connected to somebody drinking a little too much. Might want to watch that. Okay, it's just, I know everybody in their 20s and all the young people having a good time, and, people like to imbibe, but, you gotta know when and how and for how long and why. I'm not trying to blow your vibe. I seriously am not. These cards are just so pretty. There we go. Oh my goodness. Well, I may be, gosh. Okay. I've got the Death card here. So, this is a card that indicates that the weaver has stopped weaving. And here it looks like a spider web, but we definitely have somebody, a woman here who maybe has spun her last effort, and the little spider there. Okay, so something is ending. For those of you that, I'm not saying that everybody's having somebody in their family die, but for somebody who connects specifically with what I just said about Larry and Gary, or Gary or Larry Gary, that this would not be unexpected, okay? Because we got Veterans Affairs, so this would be likely an older person, somebody with a significant injury if they're current military. We'll try to get some clarifiers, okay? But for those of you that are not connected to that situation, the Justice card upright, hi kitty, and the Death card upright is good because it is a situation where justice is served. Okay, so the Justice card refers to fairness, truth, law, accountability, cause, and effect, right? And the Death card is all about transformation, endings, new beginnings, letting go, and a major shift. So for some of you, you're letting go of a cycle, a situation, a person, but you're getting justice because of it. With the Queen of Cups, it could be that there's a water sign female, all right, that is helping you through this. Now, the Eight of Swords in reverse is well, sometimes somebody doesn't want to let go, but they have to because they need to get out of their own head. All right, let's see if there's anything else they want to say, and then we're going to clarify. And I think we'll clarify with the Hanson Roberts because it would just be fitting, okay? Anything else we want to say? Maybe about the Queen of Cups? Rita? Oh, well, I dropped it when I was going to release my Kung Fu grip. Okay, so I've now got the Five of Cups in reverse. This is a good sign. Five of Cups in reverse is referring to a person. You can see here, this is a pirate, and there's the treasure chest, right? And this is a person who's letting go of sorrow and regret, you know, finding a way to move on. You know, maybe there was a death in the family. It doesn't have to necessarily be recently, but maybe something Cancer that has pulled and tugged on you. What did we get here? Okay, we've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I think that goes over here. Three of Pentacles in reverse is not wanting to continue with a collaboration or continue with a project. Sometimes just continue with suffering. Now I've got both the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so somebody might not feel like this justice is fair, whether it is karmic justice or this could be happening to someone around you, but we don't really see a whole lot of people here. And we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So we want to watch that Six of Swords, want to make sure that you don't get so stuck in refusing to leave your Eight of Swords situation, prison of the mind, that you miss out on an opportunity that could be healing for you and refuse to move on. Would definitely be that Six of Swords, which is represented by that wooden shoe and the children fishing off of it. Very, very Dutch. My children are Dutch, so that would be... And they all, every kid in the family at that grandmother's house wore the different wooden shoes that grandma had at her house. Okay, what else? Do we need to say anything else here? I'm going to check the time. I'm using earbuds, like I've said in various videos, when I don't want to use a professional mic, just so that I can move around a little bit more and make this a little bit quicker. Okay, anything else we want to say? Somebody's thinking about getting in a hot air balloon, and I don't think that's a good idea right now. If, you know, take it as you will. Somebody's going to go or wants to plan a hot air balloon ride. Who's Lestia? Am I hearing Lestia? Lestia? It's not Letty. Is it Letty? It's either Letty or Lestia. All right. I'm getting some paranormal activity. So if you're hearing that, if I can understand what the words are, I'll let you know. But it's making me a little jumpy. It's a late night visitor. Okay. So we have the Hanged One in reverse. Very good. I believe that if you get stuck this month and are not comfortable with making a decision and have been thinking about things too long, perhaps remaining in a state of suspended animation over something that's already occurred or something that was meant to be, you know, you're going to get through it. I don't feel bad about this at all. I really like this Queen of Cups next to you. All right. Male, female, flip the roles. Okay, I think that this one has yielded what it would. And let's clarify with the Hanson Roberts. I think I'm going to use the small one just so that we can look at this pretty art. All right, let's clarify the Justice card. Ooh, okay, good sign. We go from the Six of Swords to the Six of Swords in the upright. You will get through this, whatever it is that's tugging at your heart. I also have the Seven of Cups, and I believe that that belongs over here with the Five of Cups in reverse. And somebody's been drinking a bit too much, maybe not being realistic about their expectations or not wanting to accept reality for what it is. What else are we clarifying? Almost. I'd like to clarify... Well, I want to clarify that Five of Swords in reverse, really. Because even though that seems to be a done deal and the situation doesn't seem to be presenting as present, you know, it could be recent past. All right, let's see. Clarify the Five of Swords. Okay, so for a lot of you, it's going to be about a relationship that is over, you know, let's see. Take that one. Seven of Pentacles. This has been a long time healing. Pentacles can refer to years, so this could be a situation that could be 7 years old. That can often, Pentacles can also, well, yeah, 7 years. Oh, okay. Wow, Spirit, thank you. I'm getting a little assistance back here. I wish you guys could, be here while this is happening because it's ridiculous. So you have gone through that hard work and the waiting and the slog and the getting through the past and letting go. There could have been a little bit of a humiliation. I'm not going to call it a humiliation ritual. That's too dramatic. But, it could have been a pretty humiliating situation for some reason. And if it isn't about a relationship, it just could have been a friendship, a partnership. It really feels like, feels like romance, though. Four of Swords. With that, you are resting. You've made your peace with it. This also, could refer to mourning after a funeral. Ooh, okay. Thank you. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Excellent. So even after the Two of Cups have dissolved, it looks like this month you really make progress to the point where you feel comfortable. Clarify the Hanged One. Oh, cannot make this up. We had that Six of Wands in reverse, and here we have it now in the upright. I think we'll leave it right there. You're going to come out this month feeling much better, much more aligned. And let's get you meditation, kind of a mantra, something to think about. I give myself permission to create healthy boundaries. Hi, Kitty. And I give myself permission to invest in myself. That would be the Nine of Pentacles, investing in yourself. So let's get some charms and let's see what signs we're talking about. We have a Libra, we have a Cancer, we have an Aries, and we have, follow your heart, okay? Be open to what's coming. Oh, here's another one to flip over. And we've got grace, love, believe, fearless, trust, and beautiful. Okay, that sounds good to me. I think you're going to be just fine. Release, let it go. There's no need for any kind of resentment. There's no need to feel any kind of way. When a relationship is over, it just is. We move on, and we don't try to forget, to neglect. We forget because the past is to the left, isn't it? In some countries it's to the right, but you know what I'm saying? It's all okay. You move on, and if that situation was very disappointing, trust me, I can tell you from experience that no matter what happened in a relationship, no matter how it went down, the next person will be just light years ahead of, in terms of emotional maturity and availability, just an all-around better person. I'm going to focus on that Queen of Cups before I select. All right. Oh, I don't know. That is an adapter for one of my different musical instrument, what do you call that? The headphones. That is a different adapter. I think I threw it in there because I had extras and thought it would be interesting. So somebody could be a musician. Somebody could play musical instruments. Somebody could be in voiceover or post-production audio. We have a key. So I believe that this refers directly to you, Cancer. And the key is you. You are the key. You're the one that opens the doors and moves yourself forward. And what is this? Oh, I think we've got a deer, or is that an elk? That could be significant. Longevity, experience, wisdom. Look at look at the rack on that one. All right, and we have a ring. Okay, trust. I'm going to put that right over here. Trust that new love will come to you. I don't know exactly when it comes to you, but this is a month-long reading, so it could be any day now. Take good care, and God bless you, and prayers to those of you that have families that are ill at this time or going through something, or if you have recently lost someone. I'm so sorry for your loss, but remember, nobody actually dies. Take care.
Ma fait fou avec moi.